We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Mel Meyer gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Amos Ota. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
At the plate now, Bo Jackson. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Ota aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping into the box, George Brett as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting first, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maris is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Mark Gerbavats is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Robinson Cano.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. High in the air out to center field. Ota has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, John Mayberry. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Mayberry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues. Yeah.
Standing in now, Frank White. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327, 8 home runs, and 14 driven in. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Slow roller left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Mantle.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, that's it.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box, Roger Maris. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting six, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Next for New York, Lou Gehrig. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Too high, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Gehrig is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
2-0 now. Runners on first with one down. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Joe DiMaggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks leave one. They're down 2-0. In now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Mondesi.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Amos Ota. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Ota, originally from the state of Alabama. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 to count. Pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Popped up. Gehrig is under it. 2 down.
now batting.
So digging in now, Bo Jackson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Pitch is popped up. Gehrig is there. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. The pitch. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding into the box, Derek Jeter. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Mayberry is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. White shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So now to the plate, Babe Ruth, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Mickey Mantle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, George Brett.
George Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Soler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. DiMaggio is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting,
and up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Strike taken up in the zone. Three and one.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, John Mayberry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Frank White, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. White is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Leading off the inning, Roger Maris, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Roger Maris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe DiMaggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ota is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Yogi Berra. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Ota is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Berra waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Amos Ota. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop, Derek.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. And that's out number one. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
One out, nobody on. One and one the count now. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Popped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down 3-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Bo Jackson.
The left fielder, Bo Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, George Brett, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Salvador Perez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Fritz Peterson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Fritz Peterson.
John Mayberry will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Babe Ruth. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
At the plate now, Roger Maris. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Frank White. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Moustakas is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DiMaggio is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Joe DiMaggio, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Yogi Berra.
Stepping in now, Yogi Berra, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. Look out, 1-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Derek Jeter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Duffy.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's too high, ball 2. Duffy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now the 2-1.
Count 2-2.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Babe Ruth, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Counting 2 and 1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Roger Maris. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Maris is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Ready with the 3-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs already home here. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Yanni Jackson.
Lou Gehrig will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. In there, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 8-3. At the plate now, Joe DiMaggio. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ota is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 8-3. Standing in, Amos Ota. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Into the box, Bo Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. in now, George Brett.
Third baseman, number 5.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home.
And ball 3.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. George Brett with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Dylan Betances gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 68. Dylan Betances. Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 8-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra.
First offering on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Robinson Cano coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 42, Mariano.
Striding in to start the ninth, John Mayberry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Stepping in, Frank White, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Heading out towards shallow right. Maris in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moustakas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-5 tonight. New York capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Fritz Peterson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Mariano Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.